You're in the background. Move. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It is Rachel, and today I'm just going to be doing my New Year's makeup look. So I hope you enjoyed this little get ready with me video. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Alright, so to start off, I'm going to use bio oil just to kind of moisturize my face. I really like the way it smooths everything out. And then I'm going to go in with my Nude Ivory foundation from Maybelline and just blend that out with my Beauty Blender super well, because you don't want any spots that aren't blended in, obviously. So I'm just going to keep doing that. And then I'm going to go in with a second foundation, which is slightly darker. And just add a couple dots everywhere on my face. And basically, this just gives my face a little more color because I'm super pale and I would like my face to be at least a shade darker sometimes. So I'm going to blend that in with my Beauty Blender as well. Spread this up because it's kind of the boring part. And just finish that up. Yeah, get all the spots. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with concealer, and this is from AOA Studio. And I don't know what the color is exactly, but I just like to put it in a triangle shape underneath my eyes, and then there on my T-zone, and my Cupid's bow, and on my chin. And then I'm going to blend that in once again with my Beauty Blender super well, because for me this concealer can sometimes look kind of cakey. So as long as I blend it in super well, it's not noticeable. I spend a lot of time around the eyes, making sure that underneath my eyes it is super well blended. And in the end, I look less tired because I concealed my under eyes. So I'm going to finish up with that. Everything is super blended. I don't know what I was just looking at. Alright, now I'm going to go in with my pressed powder. This is also from AOA Studio. And I'm just going to put it underneath my eyes, especially with a beauty brush. And then I'm going to go my eyelids, my chin, and especially down at my jawbone, because once I highlight along my cheekbone, this will help it pop. Alright, we're going to go in with my Wet n Wild contour kit and start with the light colors. Just do that underneath the eyes, and you can probably see the smoke flying everywhere because I'm using powder with a loose brush. And then I'm going to focus on my nose. Contouring my nose is one of my favorite parts of doing my makeup. And I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose, underneath my nose, beside my eyelids and chin, jawline, and of course, my cheeks. I started out with just two simple lines that I blended in, and then later I'll go back and add a little more. So I'm just going to kind of add around all of the lines so that it blends out a little better, and then add a couple lines there just to kind of make the shape. And then we're going to blend this out with my Beauty Blender as well. I use my Beauty Blender a lot when I'm doing my makeup, obviously. Blend in the cheeks super well, making sure everything is smooth. And then focus on my nose. And this could take a little while. I added a little bit more, but I cut that part out because you probably don't want to see me contouring my nose again. And then after I did do it the second time, I went in with a loose brush and just added a little more contour to the bottom of my nose and then just around my face to kind of give more shape. So this only takes a few seconds, just getting around. I also get above on my forehead, and I believe I put some on my neck as well, and then I just blend it out super well to make sure everything is looking smooth. And I do that with another brush and just mixing in all the contour and the loose powder so everything sets well. And then I'm going to go in with this AOA Studio eyeshadow palette, and I'm using the orange color. I don't know what it's actually called, and that's just a base for my eyeshadow. Usually I start by priming my eyelids, but I did forget to do that, so forgive me and just know that's what I usually do. I also will put it underneath my eyelids as well. And then now we're going to do my eyebrows. I just actually trimmed my eyebrows today, so they're nice and shaped. And I'm just going to start by shaping the front of my eyebrows and then kind of fading out. And when I fade out, I usually make them darker as I go until they're the darkest at the end of the brow. And this is just the way I do them. I think they look the best this way as well. So I also add a bit of an arch, but not too much of an arch, because the bigger the arch, the angrier you look. I'm just gonna even it out, just add a little more, make sure it's looking perfecto, and then we are going to move on to adding just a little bit of eyeshadow in the shade Mousse to the front of my eyebrows. And this just kind of makes everything look a little more even. And then I'm going to take this AOA Studio brown brow gel, and this is such a lifesaver. Obviously you can tell it's kind of stuck to the tip of there, so I'm trying to clean it off really quick, and then go in at the middle of the brow towards the end and just completely make sure it's completely filled in on both sides. You don't want to miss any spots, and just make sure everything is gelled super well. And I love this product because it helps my eyebrows stay in place as well as looking fabulous. I love the way they look after I use this product, so I use it all the time. Alright, just about done. Now we're going to go in with eyeshadow, and I'm going to use my Too Faced Semi-Sweet palette and just kind of create a base with the coconut cream color to begin with. And to be honest, I don't prefer this palette too much, but as it is the only name brand palette I own, I do use it quite often. I prefer more pigmented colors, such as pinks and reds, but this palette is more of a brown to gold variation, so it's good for like smoky eyes, but not so much a party look. So I'm just going in, building on with darker colors, and then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. eyeliner. I'm just using clay eyeliner because I lost my liquid liner and I can't make a wing, but that's okay because I'm just going for kind of a smoky eye look. So I'm just making a slight line there to blend in with my eyelashes and eyeshadow. And I'm just going to do that quickly on both sides, making sure it's even, which can be difficult for me when I'm doing eyeliner. I always mess up. Alright, just getting both sides there. I'm constantly dipping my brush back in because it dries out really fast, probably because the product is so old, and that's my fault, of course. And here's what we have so far. Alright, now on to curling my lashes super quick. Okay, beautiful. Alright, I'm going to use my e.l.f. contour palette just to shade my cheekbones once more. I knew I did it earlier, but this is a different product, and this just kind of evens everything out even more, I guess. I don't know, I just like using it, and I like the brush. Alright, now we're going to go in with my first highlighter. Yes, I said first, and this one is Wonder highlighter in the shade Bronze, I believe. And I use this on the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, my forehead just a little bit, and then on my cheekbones. I love highlighter, and I use several of them every time I do my makeup. The next highlighter I'm going to go in with is in the shade Apricot, and this is from e.l.f. Studio, and I'm just going to focus on the same areas I did with the previous highlighter to kind of build on that. And then I'm going to go in with this Lush Studio blush, and I don't remember what shade this is, but it's a light pink, and I'm just going to kind of color in the top of my cheekbones to give a vibrant shade. And then this is my lipstick liner. I got this in a package from Target, so I don't know what the brand is, but I use it all the time. And I'm just going to line my lips. I like to overline my lips to make them look a little more plump, so I overline along my cupid's bow and also sometimes my bottom lip. And mix that up and then put on this liquid lipstick in the shade Nude. Just make sure I'm blending it out super well. I like the way this shade looks mixed with the lip liner, but usually I do use a different shade. And then I'm just going to do my mascara super quick. Nothing fancy. I believe this is Maybelline mascara, but I am not exactly sure. It's pretty old. I used to not wear mascara very much, but I've gotten back into it more when I'm doing a full face of makeup, so just gonna brush those up, and I find it helpful to close my eyes when I'm applying mascara. I feel like it somehow makes my lashes longer, but I also don't really know what I'm talking about. So alright, just gonna keep up with that. Alright, and I'm almost finished with that. Alright. And now I'm just kind of finishing everything up. I'm adding a couple darker colors from my Too Faced palette. And this is the final look. Yeah, I hope you like it. I do. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be posting more content soon. Thanks so much. Bye.